Hey guys, Coach Muhammad here, Metro Jiu-Jitsu. Just had a really good Sunday training session with some of our teammates and just checking in. So I was having a conversation with a student after class, and the student was telling me that he feels like he doesn't have the drive anymore like he used to. And the student started almost a year ago, and for a few months he was like in the gym almost 4 or 5 days a week. He was coming regularly, and the student was very flexible, very strong, and really into jiu-jitsu. And you know, some things came up, life got in the way, and he had to take a break. And you know, sometimes those things happen, and he really had to kind of recalibrate his life and get things back in order. But anyway, he's back on the team and he's back training again. And he approached me today after class and said, you know, I just feel like I don't have the drive anymore. And you know, the guys that I used to beat, like, you know, he felt he was beating them like easily, where it's kind of, the roles are reversed now. Now they're beating him, and he's not able to get anything going. And so, you know, we were talking about, you know, jiu-jitsu, and I told him, look, you know, you got to have some balance in what you're doing. And I was working some specific positions today, and because I didn't get on top and I wasn't able to, what we call in jiu-jitsu, smash, basically get on top and submit them, doesn't mean jiu-jitsu is working, and doesn't mean I'm not as good as I am. It just means what I was working at that specific time wasn't working for what he was trying to do. So it's really a, you know, you guys have heard, it's like jiu-jitsu is a game of chess, and the moves that I were trying weren't working, but it doesn't mean if I wanted to win, I couldn't win. And if I was only focused on not being able to get my move, and I have 12 years of experience in jiu-jitsu, then if I was only focused on it not working, and he's pretty close to passing my guard, which is a very dangerous position to be in, you know, I could, you know, really get frustrated with it. And so, you know, I was, you know, all our conversations kind of go back to how does this affect our life, and how does this really translate on and off the mat. And you know, one of the pieces of advice that I gave him is, I said, look, first of all, jiu-jitsu is fun. You know, working out is fun. Getting in shape is just such a great, it's a great feeling. You know, the endorphins that come out of doing this type of physical training is like, it's like drugs. It's really addicting. And when we get caught up in that, sometimes that's all we want to do. And when we do that, we kind of put all of the things that really matter, that probably should be on a higher priority level, aside. And all we're doing is training, and all we're doing is coming to the gym. There's no balance there. And I think that, you know, we were talking, and I said, for those few months, you know, a lot of things really snowballed and caught up. And, you know, you really had to get back to, you know, kind of organizing your life and say to yourself, you know, these are responsibilities that are not going to go away. I have to address them. I have to get things back in order. And when I do, maybe if it's jiu-jitsu, something that I want to do, I can get back to it. So, and you know, that was kind of like the theme of our conversation is, you know, two things. One is focus on yourself. If you focus on what other people are doing and where other people are at, it takes away of what your goal at hand is and what you're trying to accomplish at that moment in time. And if the goal is not working and you're not getting the result that you want, it's really simple. We got to stop, change our approach, and try something different. In jiu-jitsu, that's the case, and in life, that's the case. If we can't get the result that we want, if we can't meet a specific goal or get something accomplished, we have to look at that goal and say, is what I'm doing right now a means to getting this goal accomplished? And And if we keep the focus on ourselves and what we're doing, then it's going to be a lot more likely that we're going to achieve our goal. And the second thing is, you got to have balance. Whether it is jiu-jitsu, weightlifting, running, any type of physical activity, we have to have balance. The culture that we have, and I believe personally, health, exercise, and fitness are supposed to help you deal with every other challenge that you face in your life, with your job, with your career, with your family. And these are meant to kind of make things easier and more manageable, because if you're voluntarily going to the gym and motivated enough to get yourself through a workout, then the stuff that is not within our control become more manageable, because you're used to throwing yourself out there like that. Like I said, whether weightlifting, running, or whatever, if you're motivated enough to do that, then it's always going to help you outside of the gym or off the mat. So just wanted to check in, and the member is actually doing really, really well, and he's seems like he's in a really good place. He's training steadily, and again, we're helping him and ourselves find the balance off the mat. So exercise isn't everything, it complements everything. Guys, I am Coach Muhammad with Metro Jiu-Jitsu, and I'll see you on the mats.